Hola, and welcome to High Plains Passport. We are continuing our adventure this week in Comayagua, where we are visiting the Museum of Anthropology to learn more about the livelihood and legacy of Honduras's indigenous people, the Lencas. Basket weaving is another form of art that is still commonly practiced. There is even a room in this museum that is dedicated to this craft. The baskets are flawless and fascinating. From the harvesting of the thread-like stems to the dousing in dye, this craft is delicate and durable, fashionable and functional. I overhear a man talking about the plant and the procedure.
Junco. And they cut the plant before the leaves go out from it. And then they dry it and they color the plant and they begin the process to craft to make the crafts after they have colored it.
The same man then tells me of a clock secured on the wall.
This clock was given by the King Philip II in 1374, and it was made by the Persians. And right now, people is investigating to determine if this is the second oldest clock in the world. For it was the first clock to give the time in America, and the oldest clock is located in Switzerland, Europe.
It is a replica of the clock that is in Central Park. It is hung on the bell tower of the Cathedral of Comayagua, and yes, it is believed to be the oldest clock in Central America, over 900 years old. It has been relocated and restored many times, but for nearly the past 300 years, it has sounded every 15 minutes over Comayagua. The bell tower is 4 stories high, and I make it up the well-trodden steps just in time for the top of the hour chime. Wheels turn and gears grind like an elderly man struggling to stand, deteriorating, yet determined. Behind the bell tower is a bird's-eye view of the cathedral. The front of the tower looks out over Comayagua and the surrounding mountains. Central Park is clean and green, with people going about their business in various speeds. There's a coffee shop with some of Honduras's homegrown beans. I am convinced that if this clock here in Comayagua could talk, it would have a lot to chime about. And maybe it would say something like, "Remember the past, but always keep moving forward." I glance down at Central Park and see an image of the cathedral, extending like a shadow from the base of the building. It is a cobblestone mosaic so subtly tinted that one could easily overlook its presence, which is a lot like this country, easily overlooked. Originally, Honduras was not even on my itinerary, but one thing led to another, and eventually, serendipity told me to step aside, that she'd take control. And now, there is nothing but gratitude in my veins for this country. The highway will soon lead me away from Honduras, into Nicaragua. Like the clock, I must keep ticking and traveling on. But I'm leaving here in Honduras, a piece of my heart. High Plains Passport is written and produced by Valerie Smith, music from Jose Gonzalez and myself. Thanks to Dr. Pamela E. Stewart of Plaza Medical Center, all board-certified family physicians providing professional and compassionate care for your family's health needs continuously from conception through the end of life. Discover more on hppr.org or find High Plains Passport on Facebook.